Let's see if we can't do something about my boredom.
Well, at least we got some nice spirit ups, as they say. Are we even going to bother trying to keep leveling Ricard's Cure? I guess we could. Get it to level 2 for fun. Lord have mercy. We'll have to cast it 25 times from where we started right now to get it to level 2, because we gain 2 points per use. We'll get it to 70. How about that? That way we don't regret it at 70. So that's how Ricard feels when he got Burning Crusade remastered. He's like, I believe I may in fact regret this. At 70, it's like leveling a hunter. Just ask Brian Lee. Of course, I don't know if that's true in Burning Crusade. Regretting leveling a hunter is more of a vanilla thing. I believe they had to add some sort of gimmick to Molten Core just to force people to bring hunters back then. Of course, hunters in original WoW had a bit of a reputation because they could equip almost any fucking weapon in the game. And so anything that dropped, they're like, oh, it's hunter loot, I'm rolling on it, need, and then immediately server change because their reputation had been destroyed. Alright, you can imagine what we're about to fight. I believe everyone has some sort of ice resistance. And I believe universally that's a fairly nice resistance to have. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we can have people hold more items now that I've used up some of that junk they were holding that I coveted, so. So what can each of you have in your hands? Could give him a Ice Shield, and we'll give Furion. Oh yeah, he's still got the Unicorn Horn. He's still good, baby. Let's give her one of the elixirs. Why not? Things could get that fucking shitty in a battle at some point. Same thing with you. Hey-hoo. And hey-hoo, it's the same thing with you. Boo-boo, buddy. Alright, let's get this shit over with. Make my Black Mage grow into this thing. Ambushed. With Blizzard 12. We've all got frost resistance. Alright, I might not need blood sword gimmicks this time. I might be able to just use the flame sword. Furion is a fairly tough customer when you think about it. Osmose, but secretly... Did we get her knife level up? Secretly, I want to Berserk Furion. Gust cast only, Gust attack, Gust attack, Gust attack, and then Gust will blink the party. And you can just melee. Yeah, even without Berserk, he's doing good enough damage. I fairly buy the book Ice Gigas Fight, so... Sorry I don't have more nonsense prepared. I need like a hat full of emergency nonsense written on little pieces of paper, like whose line is it anyway? That I can grab. Jesus Lord. He basically halved his HP because didn't he deal 697 damage? Always Gus winning with Holy. What a nice fight. Okay. So, if you're following the trend of the tower so far, you can probably guess what the next floor's theming is going to be. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with blunder. You're like, surely you're not referring to thunder, Uncle Tenfey, for that is simply a sound. Thunder's just the noise, boys. It's lightning does the work, as they say. I like it's purple. Okay, we don't... So as far as thunder resistance, we've got gold hairpins and golden shields. I guess gold is just real good at deflecting thunder. That's why old prospectors were immune to it. Like you just see some old man panning for gold and during a thunderstorm, and all of a sudden there's just a point blank fucking lightning flash on him, deafening. And like when you finally come back to your senses, he's just standing there unharmed as the ground around him, the water of the river he was panning in is evaporated. And you're like, how did you survive that? He just looks up and goes, gold. Gold, I tell you. It was gold. Giving me lightning resistance. Also, I'm full of shit. It's diamond equipment that gives lightning resist. Poison resist is granted by gold. So anyway, the moral of the story is I need this diamond shield on Firion. And Maria has her gold hairpin, giving her lightning resist, and Gus has a gold hairpin, giving him lightning resist. It's a good thing, as always. Make sure everyone's hands are full so we don't have shit taking up inventory space for no reason. Okay, we're good. What is on this floor that I care about? Up here on this section, nothing. But towards the end, there's a unique spellcasting item. I suppose we should all grab... Oh, Lord, 4 of you? There are 4 of them. Well, Basculus, there are a 1 of me. Petrolated. Okay, how are we going to do this? Furion's going to attack that one. I believe Tommy may have come home. I hear actions and antics out in the kitchen. Berserk would be useful. Get your holy cast in, and then punch, punch, punch. You gotta love preemptive strikes. Although it would be nice if you would let Maria buff you first, Firion. My god. Why does Firion have to have so much agility? What a curse. Good times. I legitimately hope y'all have been enjoying Final Fantasy 2. I've been very... It's something I've thought about a lot over the years because I've wanted to record it for y'all. And I've always been terrified that it would be terrible and uninteresting. So I hope it's working out for you. Neat. I think we could just hold A for this last turn. Son, I noticed that time that Gus's holy level went up another rank. I don't even need to tell y'all with a clickbait article title that that's a good thing. How is Maria's dagger skill? It's going up little by little, I suppose. Little by little, inch by inch. Then there's these assholes. How do I want to take care of y'all this time? Let's just have you attack, and let's just have you burn one of them up. And then let's just have Gus hit one with Holy Hell. And then you can help Furion kill the big green guy. It was such a respectable by-the-book turn that I couldn't think of anything else to say. Who needs heals? I just assume somebody needs to be healed at the end of every fight. That when they don't, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of standing there, stuck in a do-while loop. There's a single potion up above us, so we ain't gonna worry too much about it. But right here is where we can find a magic stick. And I'll have the magic stick once I pick it up. Do. I'm only willing to do little cheeky cancel selects like that because I know you all legitimately don't mind. You all sitting there, arms crossed, bright red. You're so angry. Sweat dripping off your brow, steam coming off the top of your head. Nothing infuriates you more than cancel select min-maxing in Final Fantasy 2, but you were so desperate to see TMVA Final Fantasy 2 that you can't stop yourself from watching. You're like that otter eating the watermelon that he hates. God, what is Gus's spirit at now that he's got all that shit? 72. No wonder his holies have been doing good. Furion's still got more, though. Damn. Boom! The wizard staff. I put on my robe and wizard staff. So the wizard staff is interesting in that it casts a spell when used in battle. It casts level 16 Scourge, which if you remember, Scourge is like the direct poison elemental damage attack. It's like fire or blizzard, but for poison element. The thing is, it picks a target at random, and it can choose any of the 8 slots that an enemy can be in, which means it can choose empty slots. So basically, it's a way of saying that it's not a guaranteed hit. But what can you do when you're living the mage staff life? It gave me an excuse to give Maria a stick again and put her in the front row. That was the main point. Get her out of the house and casting is what we're trying to do. All right, he's going to take that thing down. This is an excuse to give Maria some of her staff skills that have atrophied for a while. It's been a while since she was old Werebuster Maria. I'm like, hey Maria, I was just talking to some Worgans down at the pub, Goldshire pub, and they said to say hello to old Werebuster Maria. Do you know what that means? And she's like, I don't know what they're referring to. Just don't search that on any online websites. And if you do, just know that if the lady in those videos looks like me, it's a coincidence. And Furion's like, oh, I got you. That's good to know. Gus is already sneakily trying to pull his phone out of his back pocket to start giggling. Take him out, Gus. Yes, sir. Holy 6. Damn. I didn't expect to level Holy Magic, let alone on Gus in this playthrough. I'm glad I made that commitment for y'all. No thunder, Gigas man standing here? Beg pardon? Developers? Damn it, everyone's got full HP all the time. We're too efficient at killing the enemies, damn it. I just realized he doesn't need this on anymore. He can put this on. Okay. Huh. I guess I just assumed, I must be like the Mandela effect. I just assumed there was going to be a Thunder Gigas we had to fight right here. Maybe they hit him later out there and I'm just misremembering. That'd probably be more entertaining. There's another unicorn horn and there's an item that casts haste, which would be a damn waste not to have. How's your current unicorn horn holding up? Still good, but it would be nice to have more than one. So let's run up there and grab it. That fucking box has one of them slow items in it. Oh Lord, it's the boys. The imp boys are back in town. The lads, we'll call them. There we go. Hell yeah, it's good to see Maria doing fat melee damage again these days. And luckily the two in the back didn't cast Confuse 16. Fun times. An agility up. I'll never understand how you get them effectively. Yeah, it's the item that casts slow on the enemy in there, and I don't give a shit. Does this room have the haste item in it, or is it just laying around? No, that's probably a trap room. The ancient text warned me about rooms like you. Well, that's just a big old pack of fucks, I believe you would refer to them as. To use their scientific term. Alright, you are going to kill that. You're going to kill that. You're going to kill him. And you're going to deal damage to that. Damn, he one-shotted him. You love to see it. Everyone's burned up. 420 blaze it. Oh no. We're being put to sleep. The blue cyclone grabbed a hold of us before we could get in the car. Because Bill ran so fast, he got in there and locked the doors first. He'll make up some story later about how the door lock jammed and all this shit. And he was trying to nobly save us. But you know Bill's full of shit. Yeah, let's just make sure we kill that Chimera. Maria, asleep. Ricard, asleep. Big punches. Alright, you finish that thing off. You burn up that other plant. And you help finish that thing off. Oh Lord, another insulting antidote. How's everyone holding up these days? Actually, we will have Gus use a cure spell. Oh no, he's at 69. Hermes shoe. Or Hermes shoe, I guess is how you would pronounce it. So that item casts haste on the party. And haste is good shit, just like in Final Fantasy 1. You'll notice we haven't gotten a haste scroll yet. They could have been rare drops off of some of the enemies we fought throughout the game, but unfortunately, we haven't been lucky enough to come across one. Who should be holding it, though? Tell you what, I'm going to give you Hermie Shoe. And I'll give Gus the Unicorn Horn, since he's less likely to get hit with status ailments. Speaking of which, additional Unicorn Horn. Should we have someone hold that? She's got that Basuna scroll. As always, Basuna rather than later. So does he, along with now a Unicorn Horn, because I'm going to hand that shit to him. What a mess. Ambushed. Oh no! My boy! Look at how they petrified my Dragoon boy. Alright, we're gonna lower the amount of these fucking things that are in the fight, and then we'll worry about... actually, could have... Oh wait, Furion would be the only one able to unpetrify him in battle, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, you need to attack that one. You attack that one. You attack that one. Oh no! Maria got quote-unquote stopped. Let's see if you can't get her out of that. Gus can finish off one of these two. We'll go from there. Yeah, I really didn't expect that to land, because all 6, like, quote-unquote stacks of it would have to land, and with Furion having a sword and shield, some of the armor he has, that magic penalty's got to be dragging it down. Although he could take the shield off. No, he can't. He's holding 2 things. Oh well, Maria and Rickard will just have to not gain stats. Not the worst thing that can happen. Alright, let's try something cheeky and sneaky in the next fight. One of my Tenfey classics moments of nonsense. I want Furion to have an open inventory spot for what we're about to try. Take that off for now. He's not going to use it in this next fight. Oh yeah, we've got to de-petrify this crowd. Asuna, aren't you glad that I spent all that time in earlier episodes grinding Asuna as I walked around? I keep telling you, son, that the shit pays off in the end. And one more for the party. A round for the whole party, my good man. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't give Furion enough room to unequip both items in battle, so he will still have the flame sword on. I want his magical accuracy to be as high as possible for shenanigans. It's not a good shenanigans fight. Also, we've been ambushed and 2 of my characters in the back row, which means hopefully they won't be able to cause mischief to the party. Maybe this isn't the worst instance for shenanigans, because Furion and Gus are very hard to confuse, thankfully. We are going to whittle their numbers down before we do any of this shit. So you attack that one, you attack that one. They're getting double confused. Beautiful. Alright, here's the plan. I want to get Gus MP, but he doesn't have Osmos and he doesn't have Swap. So I'm going to try to land Furion Swap on him, and that will give him all of Furion's current MP. And then Furion could hopefully swap with an enemy and get their MP. It's a good, reasonable plan, I guarantee it. You Osmos that one, and you kill that one. Ricard's just going to be down there running in place. Of course it didn't land. Not only does it need to land from him casting it, but Gus needs to, like, not resist it as well. Okay, we got through that. Gus is going to punch that one to death. Boosh. Oh no, I'm pretty sure they have 300 HP too. That's the worst part. Alright, let's try this again. I can't figure out how to target. I never will. It's like trying to unequip a bow in Breath of the Wild. It's just completely beyond my comprehension. Hey, I'll just use the Spasuna Scroll to get some shit out of my inventory. Did it even hit? I don't think it did. It's just more shit I've been carrying around for no reason. For fun. Okay, finally we're down to just one damn imp. I want so badly for this stupid thing to work just to justify how much I've leveled Swap that I'm just going to keep trying. Oh yeah, he's got a unicorn horn, I forgot. Not effective. By the time it lands, Furion will use that, because every time I do that, it's 5 MP. Oh god, it's so inefficient. But if it worked, you guys would be like, man, maybe Funfish 2's not as bad as I thought. You can do cool stuff like swapping your MP with party members. Hell yeah. I guess Osmos him again. Hopefully he won't have enough MP to keep trying to confuse the whole party. That would be nice. A nice change of pace. Oh yeah, I forgot you had teleport. Just try to cast it just to do something that isn't punching that imp to death. Every time, such bated breath, I wait to see that land. I'm gonna try one more time. Alright. Oh, we never unequipped his... God damn it, Ben. That would have helped. Well, now I feel cheated. If it does land this time, though, I won't feel as bad. Compared to you, I'm not so bad. You like to play old, antiquated Castlevania, don't you? I did not expect him to just run away. That's bullshit. Okay. Operation Gus Swap was a big bust. We're going to try it again, but this time Furion's not going to have that damn shield equipped, giving him a fucking magic penalty. Okay, good. Just one of you. Exactly what I wanted to see. Woohoo! Just what I needed to see right now. And just swing your sword. Pretty sure she's at max MP. That's why she's not really absorbing a lot. No. I believed the lie that it was because of the shield, Furion. I thought for sure that's why you weren't landing the swaps on Gus. Don't do this to me. Honestly, I should be leveling life more than I should be leveling teleport on Gus. I completely forgot he had the damn teleport spell. Alright, next turn will be the last, because I'll just have Gus and everyone else kill that Basilisk. So if the swap don't land, it don't land. We can't say we didn't try. Just cast Thunder for fun. Thunder, we call it. Yep. Good times. What's this? We get another chance? The important thing we learned is to never try anything new or interesting when you're recording a YouTube playthrough. Alright. What we're actually going to do, vis-a-vis Gus, we'll probably just give him an elixir. But we should squeeze every last value, drop of value out of it. So we'll wait until he's done something else. Cast at least one more Holy. In fact, yes, Holy's level 6, so we don't have enough to cure and Holy. What a shame. Okay. Make sure I didn't fuck up everyone's equipment with my nonsense. This Basuna spell is never going to hit when we need it to, is it? It's just another thing we could throw away. Or you know what? Did I ever even teach Basuna to anyone? Let's just teach it to Gus for fun. I'm not going to start leveling it, so don't worry. Although, it would be super fucking useful. We're just going to rely on unicorn horns and hope they don't break. It gives you room to hold something. What is down there that this man could use? We could give him a different type of shield in case he needs to change elemental protections. I mean, that's an actual... It's probably what the shit is actually meant for. For a change. That damn drain scroll. I just need to remember that he's holding it when he doesn't have full HP, so we have an excuse to use it. As always. That's the main thing with the items of Final Fantasy II. You got to try to find shoes. And there you are! I knew you were real. Has everyone still got their lightning protection? Alright, your diamond shield gives you lightning protection. Your gold hairpin gives you lightning protection. Your gold hairpin gives you lightning protection. And your gold hairpin gives you lightning protection. Okay, good. We're perfectly fine. Is Gus going to need to cast Holy at all during this fight? Is this the point where we need to be handing them an elixir? Just do it before you have a chance to think about it, Ben. Don't let Henry get started reading fucking all the data and charts on when you should min-max your elixir usage. I like that all these mages know a cool spell that just turns them into elemental giants. I forgot to put Ricard in the front row, but that's really not a big deal. Alright, we're going back to Blood Sword Shenanigans this time. And in fact, let's just use the Hermes shoes and get haste on the damn party. Alright, Osmos, Staff Skill, and Berserk on Furion. Can't take her shield off, but it doesn't matter. I haven't really been paying attention to that anyway. I'm sure y'all have noticed. I'm sure y'all have been screaming it once again at your monitors. He's weak to poison, I think. So, yeah. Haste can hit more. It's a good description. It's like, are you tired of attacking once or twice? I'm not going to do my usual infomercial. Bolt 12. It's a good thing we have resistance. Alright, everyone's easy to dodge. Everyone's hasty. Let's see how many hits, how much damage Fury can do with that shit. In the meantime, I'm going to have her use this staff because he is weak to poison. And this has a chance to cast Scourge 16. So if it happens to target him, well, we'll be setting fucking pretty. Only 3 hits? Damn, it landed. Look at that shit. Neat. Gus has been critted, boys. But as always, he has to finish the fight with the Holy Hell. Sword is much more spectacular in the remakes. So we'll see. The tougher the bosses we fight, the more damage it should do. I guess I'll go ahead and explain it to you. I don't know why I'm pretending to be coy about it. The way the Blood Sword works is it has like no attack power. Every hit of it drains 1/16 of the target's max HP and heals the user for that amount. Unless they're undead, of course, then it hurts you and heals them. So the thing with the Blood Sword is against bosses who have the highest HP, if you does the most damage, basically you can hit 16 times with it. In fact, I don't even know if casting Berserk on Furion is doing anything since the thing's damage is set. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe it's user error. Who knew? I wondered why RTFM had been engraved on the Blood Sword in lieu of a customer service phone number. Okay. We're almost done with this fucking place. We can mix up our elemental defenses now. Let's use this as an excuse to get her to a point where she can unequip that flame shield if she needs to really land good berserks, mainly on Gus. She's got the gold hairpin, she's got the ruby armor. Flame shield is fine. You're doing all right with your current setup. Gus is doing good with his gold hairpin. Although, if we still had the damn Giants helmets that we were so flippant with earlier, we could put one on him and equip those Thief's gloves, but it's not a big deal. The gold hairpin is protecting him from thunder, if nothing else. And as for you, yeah, I can't really complain about his current setup. We're getting there. Oh god. I was going to say Gus is going to need a lot of cures, but Maria's cure spell is basically catching up with everyone else's. Son. Once again, don't tell her Black Mage instructor. Of course, we've already said her sub-job is White Mage. And when you think about it, when she equips staffs and maces, White Mages can equip those in some of the games, including Final Fantasy XI. We're now completely justified. All the way up here at the top, there's a hidden treasure we want. I'll always forget to put Regard back in the front row. That's my promise. That's the Tenfey promise. Oh, the Hermes shoes didn't get used up. That's a good thing. Alright, you attack that. I'm going to have her Berserk everybody, which means... Take this off. Some more stacks of Berserk land. Get you a little holy cast real quick. Couple of hand levels. Nothing too unrespectable. Does he doesn't have any kind of attack item equipped, does he? No. If only he could equip a spear and jump in the air, then it wouldn't matter that he was in the back row. That's one of the cool things about Dragoons. They're like a melee tank type, but you can put them in the back row. It's like, how exactly are they going to tank when they're in the air? Well, what if like a Cessna or a blimp flies by? You'll feel pretty foolish then, unless you have a cool warrior in the air that can hurl a spear at it, thus damning everyone on board as it's knocked out of the sky. AKA the Dragoon experience. Osmos all of them. Once again, I'm dividing my attacks very poorly because I keep forgetting Ricard's in the back row. Also, Maria became a statue. I'm not sure if you know about this. Is this Furion writing the Final Fantasy II Warriors of Light Christmas card to send out that year? It's like, Gus has been doing real good with his holy studies. As for Maria, she was doing a good job absorbing MP, but she decided to become a statue. But it's her choice, and we respect it. God, what if getting turned to a statue in Final Fantasy was like that SpongeBob episode where Squidward gets like cement poured on him? And he looks like some kind of strange monstrosity. And I guess like just his nose or something is sticking out so he can breathe. And he just gets tormented. It's one of them torment Squidward SpongeBob episodes everyone quote-unquote loves. I believe there's one where like his toenail gets tore off, which is odd because he has like tentacle feet. That people say is horrific. Basically, any SpongeBob after that first movie came out is basically unwatchable, is the moral of the story. Take it from me, a 30-something-year-old guy playing video games on the internet. Son, I'm a tastemaker. You're like, more like needs a pacemaker. I don't believe I requested any scathing editorials from you crowd in the back. Booyah. This fucking crowd's gonna be real fucking easy. Sunday morning called, and once their easiness back, you kill that. Once again, don't forget to click on Osmo. She's going to burn up that one. Gus is going to holy hell that one. And even you probably can't, but let's see if he can fire that lower level ghast in the back. The ghast in the back was just about to say everyone hang, and I guess he's going to get to. Because poor old Ricard is level 1 fire magic with whatever his intelligence stat is. Not quite enough. He should have killed 99 dragons, or 100 dragons, I can't remember which. I think it's 100. And used Dragon's Crest to obliterate his target. The coolest dragoons have abilities that do guaranteed quad 9 damage. Alright, this chest has the treasure we seek, but it has some ornery monsters in it, including a former boss. It's always awkward running into your former boss, you know? Okay. I think we'll be alright. We're real tough now. We're not the same scared kids we were when we first fought this guy. So there's the little Cotton Hill feller. And he's being joined by one of them demon plants. Gus is just getting the shit knocked out of him, get confused. Probably having a fairly bad time, I would imagine. But that's okay. We're here to take this crowd down a notch. Humble. Walrus humbled is how we'll describe them. You are just going to help Maria kill that plant. Now, it's the same enemy that we fought as a boss earlier. Of course, we're, you know, magnitude stronger since then. Pop, pop. Jesus, I forgot. Second and third party slots have to be targeted more. Gus has to punch your own party members to death. It's just the way things are sometimes. Finish that off. Is his life spell even going to land? Just attack. Oh god. Once again, I'm underestimating how much HP these plants have. Envenom and Confused. An award-winning combination. Just punch the dog shit out of yourself, Gus. Alright. So unfortunately, Gus's white robe, even though it gives him resistance to side effects like that, does not make him immune. Can't be confused if you're in a coma, though, can you? That's how Gus finally figured out how to escape being forced to attack his own friends. It's the same way Ren escaped that happy, happy, joy, joy helmet that Stimpy put on his head, son. You just got to beat the dog shit out of yourself. Good hustle on that battle, guys. Okay. Well, you know what? Well, we'll drain more. Of course, we're at the end of the fucking dungeon. I don't know why I'm giving a shit about how much MP we have. I think this might be the last. Is this the last? No, there's what? One more floor with the enemies on it. Ancient texts, give me the knowledge I seek. Yeah. Yeah, there is. There's also one more chest with good shit in it and an optional boss fight. So, I know you kids look forward to it. Gus would be the best at fighting Dracula right now, but we need to bring him back to life. No 9 for Dracula busting, Gus. I just noticed Gus has the most MP as well. Solo Gus playthrough win. Got a solo Final Fantasy 2 playthrough, your character would be so tough by the end of the game. Because if they're the only thing being targeted, they're going to be gaining evasion and agility and HP as they go. And you probably had to cast a lot of magic at some point. You wouldn't be able to cancel select, like grind yourself. So, you just had to go the old-fashioned way. I've never tried it. Maybe in one of the more modern versions, for myself, one of my relaxing self-playthroughs, I might try solo. I don't think we're at the point where we can go into Final Fantasy 2 challenge runs yet. We already got Ramza Must Die, so we're covered for Final Fantasy solo character challenges. Anyway, the item that was in that chest was a flare scroll, which is non-elemental black magic. So we're going to teach that to Maria, which unfortunately means that yes, Maria has another spell that I potentially want to grind up. So here's how we're going to go about it. Kira's going to go here. Osmo, no, Flare's going to be our very top one because we want to use it the most. Then, let's think. We cast Fire. And Thunder can go right there. Whatever. We don't really need to be grinding. I mean, having Osmos at higher levels is nice, but even at level 4, it's super fucking useful. Even at level 1, it's super useful. Somewhat. So, we'll just focus on leveling her flare skill for now. Does she even have her shield equipped anymore? No, of course not. It's one of the main downsides to unequipping shit to make your magic more accurate is you forget to put it back on. That is the door, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my god. This is not what I wanted to run into. Okay, we can do this. We know what we're doing. You're going to kill that one. Why is she holding anything useful? Nope. You are going to... well, get your flare cast. You're going to melee that one. I don't think Drain would kill. I would use Gus's Drain Scroll if I thought it would do over 300 damage to each one. But I don't believe it will, so that's not going to happen. You are going to attack them. They should each be able to one-shot an imp as they go. So if we can get 2 turns without everybody being fucking confused, which looks like it's not... oh no, they can blink themselves. At least they don't blink their whole party. Ah, Maria's confused, and Rickard's confused. What's new? At least she's still... she somehow targeted one. Somebody else targeted, I guess. Good for her. Which means Furion's only allowed to target that very first imp now. Good times. None of his magic's going to do anything about that. So... fuck it. Just cast Kira on the party. When do we ever get to do that? Gus can holy one of the guys in the back, and Ricard can kill this one. Everyone's getting HP. I think everyone was at full HP or close to it, so it didn't matter. Okay, good. 3 imps and 3 unconfused boys. Oh, and 1 unconfused lady now. She snapped out of it. And then she snapped into a Slim Jim. So hopefully Basuna can cure acid reflux, because she's guaranteed to have it. Especially if it was one of them extra spicy Slim Jims. Or Slim Jims Picante, as they're known in some parts of the world. Please tell me there's an actual Slim Jims Picante. That would do my heart such good. Damn, if we can get money. How much gil are we at now? We've reached that threshold in Final Fantasy games where you don't even think about your money anymore. Alright, luckily there's no boss on this floor. Okay, what do we want off of this level? There's another hourglass up there that casts haste. And that's a good thing. Does anyone else need to be haste compatible? Should we put that on him instead of that damn drain scroll? Probably. There we go. Unfortunately, regular water still has enemies in it, as opposed to acid. You know you're playing an old JRPG when you're sad that it's pure, clean water flowing through the room and not deadly acid. You don't have the bank teller guy from the opening of Batman Forever to be like, it's acid. They're in like the safe from the bank that's been like ripped out of the building and is hanging from something, I believe. And then it starts filling with acid for some reason, and Tommy Lee Jones is there being smug. Have you kids seen Batman Forever? That was one of those movies I had on VHS as a kid, and I watched it like daily for a long time. It was in my 90s rotation. My late 80s rotation was Back to the Future and Disney's Robin Hood. The best part about that is I know that it didn't have any effect on me growing up or my tastes as an adult. Rewatch Robin Hood, then just in time to watch Ninja Turtles and SWAT Cats and Sonic Sat AM and Heathcliff. What a glorious fucking time the late 80s, early 90s was. Damn. I seem to have miscalculated how good you all are at murdering this shit. I've recalibrated though, so I believe this turn will be the final. We're very lucky that Maria didn't get killed right there. We'll keep her in the front row for a little bit though. She's getting stamina and HP. We don't want to have to resort to swap grinding with her. She needs to absorb some damn MP now that I'm thinking about it. How is everyone else at full? That'll make no damn. Oh no. Don't acknowledge how much MP Maria has. It'll be so immature. There's a cross item down there which cures curse. I'm just going to assume we'll never get cursed. And if we do, we got Asuna, baby. Hey, buddy boys. Oh, why are these fucking things always got to get ambushed? Please don't confuse. Please don't confuse. Oh, good. They all just slap Gus. You love to see it. A good old Gus slapping, as it's known. Don't forget that we would love to get Fury into the next stage of fire, just in case. Flare. Melee. I don't think Gus is going to get a turn, but if he does, maybe he can cure his poison. It all comes down to if Maria one-shots this thing. Oh, yeah. There it goes. And Ricard was so impressed by Furion getting his fire magic to rank 5 that he gained an agility. How come? What is his agility these days? 38. 39. 15. Oh, Gus, God bless you. Asuna that boy. Right now. Come on now with the Asuna spell. Ooh, I say. Alright, this chest has got good shit in it, which means it has a monster in it. Oh no, vampires! Vamp girl! We're alright. I ain't scared of no vampires. Busting vampire girls makes me feel good. We really do need to. If I want to get Flare up to a respectable level in time for it to be useful for the playthrough, we are going to have to be more aggressive with how we cancel select our Flare castings. Of course, these ladies are weak to fire. You'll find lots of vampire women are weak to fire. And that's a good thing. I love preemptive strikes. $690. That's when you're finally at the level that you can order 169. So you call it a 690. All right. How do we want to go about this battle? Let's get our ice resistance up real quick. So a flame shield for that boy. And, oh, she's got a flame shield. It's just in her items there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she could have just equipped it during battle, I guess. You've got... Do we have any... Yeah, we do have a flame helm, so we'll throw that on you. And then my boy here can put on his flame shield. Do we have another flame shield? No, then you can put on the ice armor. Does anyone remember where my ice armor is? Where did we park the ice armor, honey? By the ice spear, my god. Every time. Don't even ask me where the Hinox is. I've told you 100,000 times. Okay, I think this is going to be real easy, because we've already fought a big ice giant. So what's the harm in fighting? Oh, there's a black robe in there, by the way, to complement the white robe we got on the first floor. What's the problem with an ice dragon? Boys, Ricard. He's getting the Kill Bill. Wee, wee. Although, oh yeah, it's playing that other music. Why doesn't that music play during all the boss fights, I wonder? I guess it's for more dire bosses? Anyway... To go along with how dragoons weren't properly established in this game yet, I don't believe their purpose is to fight dragons. I believe they're called dragoons because they ride wyverns, which is, I guess, a type of dragon, according to them, into battle. So there you go. Alright, how do we want to go about this? I do want haste. Do we need... Yeah, we'll have Firion use Hermes shoes. Get you some flare castings. God, that music goes with like the oppressive nature of Final Fantasy II. It's like it's lurking over you. I would love to get some MP out of you, but I think it's more important to berserk the party first. She does have her shield unequipped, right? Which means if he uses a big old fucking ice spell on his first turn, she might get obliterated. But I want as many berserk stacks as possible to land. So that's the price we pay. And you're going to blink the party. Luckily, Gus never has shields or weapons equipped, so you ain't got to worry about that shit. And you, my friend, since Firion's already hasting, I guess you're just going to melee. That's basically the same... Okay, good. That's the best thing you could have done, was just slap Firion once. The little haste animation, let's see. It's basically the berserk animation, like, flipped and then changed to a different color. I like it. A good reuse of assets. Now, normally, I could equip the blood sword on Firion right now. Let's do a test. If this dragon survives more than one fight, let's see which Firion does more damage with. So right now, he's got, what, the Firebrand, which is a real good weapon to have against this thing. This is a good chance for you to suck up some magic. Put your damn shield on first before you get shit knocked out of you. Alright. You, my friend. Do we want to cast Holy or do we want to punch? I think we know the answer. Critical. So an 11 hit critical on a hasted, slightly berserked Firion did 411 damage against an enemy weak to fire using a fire elemental weapon. So next turn we'll see how much damage he does with the blood sword. This is a very scientific test, son. No control groups needed. We're definitely going to have Gus start holding in him. Put your blood sword on. You can go ahead and hit him with fire. You can go ahead and hit him with holy. And you can just stack. Oh yeah, I'd say that's a little bit more damage. And the best part is, God, she got fucking one shot. The best part is, if he wasn't at full HP, that would have restored him. Alright, I'm confident that Holy Hands Gus is going to kill that thing. So I'm going to have Furion resurrect Maria instead of finishing the fight with another blood sword swing. Why not cast fire for fun? Alright, Maria, don't get AoE before we can win. Oh, lovely. You love, once again, to see it happen. Damn it. Even with her ice resistance, it wasn't enough to survive. Well, let's see if Holy Hands Gus has mercy and extends the fight for one more battle. Extends the fight for one more battle. Extends it for one more round. He couldn't do it. Too much hate in his heart. Holy hate. All of that required just agility up. I knew it. Alright, it's basically the last major fight of this dungeon. Son, we're about to hit level 5. Cure. Hell yeah. Well, anyway, that black robe we just secured is like the best piece of black mage armor in the game. It protects from the 4 damaging elements, so ice, fire, lightning, and poison. And it gives you a buff to intellect, so your black magic does more damage. And it doesn't have a significant, agility or magic penalty. So everything's good. Everything's neat. So she was wearing that ruby thing. We don't care about that. Leave her in the back row. She's good. She's fairly tough with her 671. No need to have her up here getting the shit beat out of her. Now, which door should we take? I have a hunch it's the second door. He's done it, boys. A couple of imps to round out the dungeon. So the problem with the blood sword is against regular enemies, it's not as effective because they have less max HP. So, it does less damage and less healing. You're getting the gist of why the blood sword is so good, right? Basically, 16 hits from it will kill any enemy in the game that isn't undead, because each hit drains 1/16 of their max, not their current, but their max HP. And the best part about blood swords, just like the best part about Allie and Allie's sister, is there are 2 of them. Yeah, we need to rank that damn flare spell up so we can make it impressive. Remember, flare was the ultimate black magic in Final Fantasy 1, or as it was known in the English localization, nuke. I guess when you've only got 4-letter words. Alright, we made it to the top. Son, going to get the Ultima scroll, but first... Who's that standing there? Is that Minwoo? Boys, we ain't seen you in 100 years, boys. I can't wait to catch up. We're going to hang out later. Tell stories, go to the beach, go ride go-karts. Son, we're going to get in one of them things, the slingshot that you set in and they strap you to, and it's like got giant, basically rubber bands on it, and it launches you up and down, and a camera films you so that people can upload it to Fail Army. I'm telling you, we're going to have some good fucking times with Minwoo once we get done with this Ultima scroll nonsense. What are you doing here, you nut? The seal to the door is extremely strong. I'll give it my all. Stand back. It's not actually what he said. I'm sorry. I knew what was going to happen. So Minwoo, to break the seal on the door... Okay, there's sad music. Unfortunately, had to give his own life. Oh, it automatically made me walk inside. So we can't hear the sad music anymore. But anyway... they did that little animation, which is neat because, you know, it's a damn Famicom game, but for it like went so perfectly from him doing that to just being laying there in a pile that it's just comedic. Future versions are a bit more tasteful with their couple of different sprite animation frames. Okay, here's the deal. That middle orb has the Ultima scroll in it, which we've got to grab. It's a plot item. Remember, it's quote-unquote the most powerful magic. But the thing is, those 4 outer orbs, each of them increases a stat of a random party member by 10 permanently. And the problem is, we need those to land on certain characters to get the most use out of them. And if any of them go on a Ricard, that's not a good thing. I mean, surely we're going to take Ricard all the way to the end of the game with us, but I mean, I'm just saying. So, we're actually going to min-max, like actual min-maxing, using emulator shenanigans. So y'all have to excuse me for a moment. Let's see, I want to make sure I get them in the right order. Each will grant a plus 10 bonus, clockwise, starting from the northeast orb, which would be this one, not the northwest orb. I accidentally clicked something on my phone and it opened another tab, and now it's over. I have to throw the whole fucking thing away. I mean, the ancient texts have become corrupted by dark magic. The dark magic of Google. Okay, let's see. The stats are intelligence, agility, strength, and spirit going clockwise. So this first one is intelligence. We just want that to land on Maria. Yeah, she's, damn, 44. Hasn't that been going up the whole game? You think that would be higher? All right, let's see how much we can manipulate this. I'm going to make a save state. Boosh. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to turn my keyboard on and make a save state. And let's see what happens. The crystal responds, I bestow knowledge upon thee. Intellect increased, so she should have gone up from... Okay, she didn't get it. So let's load. I guess we should see what everyone's is so we'll know who it landed on. 10 intellect. I mean, if it did land on Furion, it wouldn't be the worst, because as a /red mage, it would make the little bit of black magic he casts more powerful. So 44, 10, what was it? 10, 44... 2 and 16. I mean, he's the second best. So let's see how much we can manipulate the RNG of this shit. Crystal bestows knowledge, intellect increased. Let's see who got it. It got on Maria because she's at 54. Wow, it only took 1 save scum. I like it. 2. Damn, Gus. Of course, they kind of signify that. You may have noticed that they give Gus some kind of strange speech pattern. Simple Gus, we'll call him. As played by, what's his name, Ben Stiller. I wonder how they did that in Japanese. Okay, let's see. We're going to do another save. So this orb will be... This is agility. We want Furion to get this orb. So Furion's agility is 42. I guess we'll look at everyone else's. 42, 39, 5, and 39. Okay. So yeah, we want this to go onto you. So save. I bestow speed upon thee. Agility increased. Alright, who got it? He's still at 42. Was it Gus? God bless his heart. He needed it. Probably the... Oh, I was looking at... Was I looking at the wrong stat? It doesn't matter. Just load the damn state. Walk around, do shit that makes the RNG change. Potentially. Okay. I bestow speed. Agility increased. All right, let's see who got it. 52. I believe that means our boy got it. Yep, his is still 5, and his is still 39. Cool! Maybe the game knows what I'm doing. Maybe Sakaguchi planned for emulator min-maxers, and so if you save state once, he'll be like, fine, here's your shit. I hope your YouTube videos get 30 views. I'm like, joke's on you, they get 130 views. Okay, this one is strength. So I wouldn't mind that going to either Gus or Furion since they're both meleeers, although Gus would probably benefit the most in the long run. He's got 35 strength, you've got 47. Yeah, I want that to go to Gus. So save, talk to this thing, power, strength increased. Gus now has 35. Okay, we need to do it again. I'm not going to bother to see who got it. I just want it on Gus. So if Gus doesn't go up to 45, we know to load. I don't think... See, the reason I don't mind doing this min-max cheese... Okay, good. We're at 45 strength now. Is that... I don't like how this is set up, giving a random character a random stat, especially a character who might be a bit transient in the party, who might not exist at all times. I think each orb should be like, who wishes for knowledge, and you can choose, you know. I don't understand why it's got to be random. All right, another save state. This one is spirit, so we pretty much want that to go to Gus. Yeah, because you're at 85 and he's at 72. So if Gus goes up to 82 spirit, we know we're good. Purity. Nobody's more pure than Gus. Spirit is at 72 still. Nope. I don't mind checking it again because, yeah, it's just a thing to decrease the RNG. All right, 72 should be 82. Let's do this. Nope, we didn't get lucky where the one reload did it. Alright, Gus, what you got this time, buddy boy? 72. Alright. Let's just try advancing it once, and then we'll try advancing it twice, and we'll go from there. I'm assuming a lot of these games, like memory or menu cursors, like advance the RNG table when you click on them. He's still got 72, so now... Because every time we load our state, the RNG value is exactly what it was when we set the save state. I mean, it's basically how TASs and such work when you think about it. All right, you're still at 72, so this time we're going to pause and go 1, 2, 3. The last one, of course, is going to take the longest. Gus is being stubborn. He's like, I don't want spiritual purity. I want to talk to beavers. The beaver whisperer, they call Gus. He's real popular with the ladies. Still 72 spirit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this not... Maybe that's not raising the RNG. Maybe I need to like walk around and do shit like I was doing randomly. Maybe that's the ticket. Okay. Running around like an asshole. Looking through menus and shit. Oh. There we go. The RNG ought to be somewhat different now. Let's ask our boy Gus what he has to say about this. Damn, man. What's it going to take to get that damn spirit increase on my boy? Okay, so we're going to have to actually remember how much each person has, because if it keeps giving it to the same character, we know that we're not advancing the RNG. So, 85, 12, 72, 26. It's like a football thing. Walking around a little bit. Spirit increased. All right, who got it? Not Gus. Not you. Maria got it. Okay. Walk over here. Maybe, I don't know, cast a cure spell. This seems like the kind of thing that would make the RNG do something. He can't even cast it because everyone's at full HP. Spirit, see? I need it. My boy Gus. He's real down in the dumps. Wants his holy to do more damage. My God. Okay, it went to Furion that time. So at least it changed. I like that you get the... Oh, damn, I don't even know if that worked because I hit load like a jackass. At least I didn't hit save, or else we would never know again. Gus would never know the joy of 10 more spirit. Okay, he's at 82 spirit. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Save your game. I mean, ignore the save state text in the bottom corner. Mike Batey, look away. All right, give me the damn... Do I have room for the damn Ultima scroll, by the way? I do. Do I have room for this mystical artifact? Well, we guess we got teleported out of the tower. That wasn't very cinematic. Just kind of rumbled and shook. So here's the thing about Ultima. I believe I told you already that it's flat busted and doesn't actually work the way it's supposed to. And even if it did, it would be so tedious to grind it up that it would be unworth doing. So, I don't know. I believe it counts as white. No, I think it might count as black magic in this game. Not that it matters. It doesn't scale off of spirit or intellect. So, I don't want to carry this damn scroll around, and I don't want to vendor a plot item. So, I'm just going to teach it to somebody, and we'll just never really use it, unfortunately. So, I guess Furion's the main character as the Paladin Red Mage. Let's teach it to him. God, how depressing. Ultima gets better in future Final Fantasies, at least. Alright, I think we could save over slot 3 now. Oh yeah, Layla. What happened to her? Ah, well. She's a tough lady. A lot of tenacity in that gal. I'm sure she's fine.